You've got someone literally under your spell, okay? Like, this person, whoever this is, thinks that you put a spell on them because the effect you have on them is unreal, okay? It's almost giving a little bit otherworldly. I was hearing bewitched, bewildered, enchanted. You're like a mystery to them. They cannot figure you out. And this is what drives them a little bit wild, okay? So it's like that pull towards you is unlike anything they have ever experienced. It's almost like a magnetism, or like there's a magnetic force field around you, I'm hearing. And the song that came to me earlier as I was starting to film this is, the lyrics are, what's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride. You got me so dizzy, don't know what hit me. I can't pin you down, or something like this. And it's like by John Legend, All of Me. And this is basically how they're feeling right now. It's like something hit them to the point that they almost feel dizzy. And I can feel it all throughout my body. There is this surge of an electrical energy in their body. It's like they did really not know what hit them. You came together, like the meeting was almost fated, okay? Where it's like they looked into your eyes and they just knew that you were special, but they didn't only know it, like they couldn't only feel it in their heart. Their body was responding to you in ways that they have never experienced before. They really got dizzy and all, almost like that feeling that you get when sometimes you have deja vu and you feel like you've experienced this before. And it was like, have I seen you before? Like, do I know you? This is the kind of energy that is, oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. You're joking, wow. This is wild, okay? This is also the card of fate in a way. So yeah, they definitely feel like your connection is meant to be, or there is a sort of a destiny that led you to each other or led you into each other's arms. It's really romantic. Oh my God. So let's get started with that reading. I have a message from them at the end of this reading, but I want to tap into kind of their first impression. Oh my God, Knight of Wands is coming out. And I'm also a little bit hoarse. Hold on, I think that, let me take a sip, but honestly, I think this is a symbol for how they're feeling. They are tongue-tied. They are unable to express with that throat chakra their emotions towards you, because words can never be enough to describe how I really feel about you, is what they're thinking. Oh my God. So I was hearing you stand out in a crowd. The first impression that that person had of you was like, first of all, they instantly felt your aura. It's like you were drawing all eyes on you, and even in a crowded room, they would have seen you instantly because of your energy. It's not just the way you look. It's not just that you stand out in a crowd, even though I think you do have a very specific style that you have, or a very specific way of dressing and speaking and behaving, but it was more so your energy. This magnetic energy pulled their gaze towards you. And it was like, I am seeing like there was this moment where your eyes met and there was this instant recognition between you, okay? The way this came through was through that movie Cinderella, you know, when he sees her for that first time, and he has seen all these other princesses, and he's like in that ballroom, there's a party going on, there are tons of people, but his eyes truly only see her. And this is how I feel about both of you. It like does not matter who would be around you, like your eyes met, and it was this moment where you both kind of had a shock, okay? Where you both had a shock of like, oh my God. First of all, it's like the Empress coming out. This is basically you. You're both very mature and healed, by the way, is what I'm picking up on. But that fated meeting, like that moment where you met, it was like you looked at each other and there was this instant communication without words, just through your eyes. This seems to be a soul connection, okay? Didn't think it would go there, but it went there, okay? Wow. And yes, okay, so take it how it resonates, but that person is definitely someone who has a lot of fiery energy and a lot of drive, but no one has ever really been able to awaken this sort of passion within them, this spark, but you, okay? I feel like there is an aura around you that is almost untouchable right now, and that draws that person in deeper, yes. The star, let me cover that. The star energy is you're coming out of a period of hiding yourself. It's almost like, like Cinderella. Okay, let's tap into that really quickly here. Cinderella, the lesson from that movie is keep your softness, keep your heart open, okay? Despite everything you went through, stay gentle, remain kind, don't let the negativity around you get to you. And you are someone who has, despite everything you went through, still kept this open heart. You have a very genuine presence. You're someone who keeps it real. You keep it 100, and that person saw it in you. And it's also, there is another lesson or a moral of that story, I feel, where it's like love finds us when we least expect it, okay? Like she went to that ball to have a good time, to go out and feel different for once in her life, to not be living that simple life, to have a beautiful dance, maybe even, okay? But she went to have a good time, and then love struck, okay? Fate struck. And this is basically, I feel like Spirit is saying the way you got together, despite all odds, okay? And the Chariot at the bottom, wow. This is crazy. Despite all odds, okay? You have found your way into each other's arms, and Spirit is saying just the same way, okay? You found each other is also the way it's going to unfold. But it is going to unfold naturally. The Chariot reminds us that steady progress is actually what is healthy, okay? Steadiness, and I feel like this is a relationship between you. This is a relationship that is rooted in balance, okay? There are no ups and downs, yeah, okay? In the past, you were kind of looking for relationships where it might be a little more wild in a way where there is a lot of, I don't want to say drama, but there were ups and downs, okay, in the past. But this is someone who truly brings balance, and I feel like every step they take towards you is intentional and coming from an authentic, pure, like from a good place, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like someone who really has genuine intentions. So, okay, hold on. Queen of Swords. Yeah. You're called right now, you're called to let them make a move towards you, okay? Because I'm really sensing, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you're in your energy of receptiveness, which is that feminine energy. You know, that energy of receiving is the energy of not chasing. You're not sitting there trying to figure out the next steps of this connection, but more so you're allowing it to flow and unfold in the most natural way. You know, there is this song in the movie, it is a dream is a wish your heart makes, you know? For sure, sometimes we're like, okay, this dream relationship, it can't really be because we're talking ourselves out of this. We're kind of looking at society standards and we're like, I can't really have it, or based on what you have experienced, maybe. But I want you to know, like, what you focus on, what you put your mind to right now, especially with that person, okay? This is what you're aligning yourself with, okay? So what kind of reality are you reinforcing through your inner conversations with them, or what you're picturing, what's gonna happen next? And there is a way, like, imagine you could teach your nervous system, because that is often the struggle that we have. It doesn't feel safe. It does not feel safe to truly drop into a feeling of just being in a healthy relationship where everything goes right. Sometimes we're self-sabotaging because we're already looking for the next issue. We're already asking, okay, but when is it all gonna go to, you know, when is it all gonna crash? And we're not really opening the door to really allow it. And I mean, there is a method to truly drop into this. It's the time machine method. I have collected, by the way, I've collected 22 different methods on how to connect on your telepathic level, where you're, imagine it like this, you're already setting the tone for what is gonna play out next in that connection by just living it in your inner world, okay? You're, instead of asking yourself, okay, what can I do to make that person choose me openly, you're dropping into being chosen. Instead of trying to figure out the steps of like how you're gonna get there, you're dropping into that point in time where you're already there. You don't have to worry about it. And you can teach your nervous system to feel safe with this, okay? It's in my telepathy guide that is linked down below if you want to find out what your person is thinking and feeling while you're manifesting them. If you want to have a couple of my favorite hacks to connect on a telepathic level, go to the link down below. But let's really, because I'm curious to find out what they're truly thinking, let's find out what they have not really told you yet, okay? There is definitely a lot within your connection that is still to play out. I don't even want to say it's hidden or, you know, implying that it's not working, because I do feel like whatever it looks like right now, I want you to know that just like in a fairy tale, it is working out, but there is a lot that they have not told you yet because they are still trying to figure out a way to impress you, or to move forward in a way that is, that you deserve, you know? Yeah, oh my God. I've been hiding the way that I feel because I didn't want to scare you away. That is the energy I was picking up on. You know, in that moment when they met you, they were kind of struck by lightning, you know what I mean? Like struck, like shocked. And that opened up a door to a whole other world, okay? So suddenly they were picturing a future they had never been dreaming about before. So yeah, sure, they are a romantic person and they want to have that future, but they did not really think it was possible until they met you. I'm really sensing like they're saying this is a life-changing connection. This is a connection that has changed their outlook on love and their outlook on life. I can't sleep because you're all I think about. They might be up at night kind of making up ways on how to impress you or how to come through with a real offer. Because I'm sensing like because they see who you truly are, they see your value. They don't want to come in just messing it up, missing the chance. Like there is a part of them because they were feeling so much, they don't want to scare you away, but they also want to finally open up to you. My soul was made to love yours. There is a deep familiarity between you two, where it could be that they're like, they might not be the most spiritual person, okay? You seem to be more spiritual than that person, is what I'm picking up on. But they're almost sensing this. Did we meet before? Have I known you before? Like, did we maybe meet in a past life? That energy where it's really like that eternal flame. It's a timeless connection. It's a genuine connection. You know, a soul connection is like, you don't have to force anything. You don't have to beg or push, okay? Just you being you is enough for that other person. They're not in for your body, your status, your looks, anything material. They're in really for who you truly are, like your genuine, authentic personality, like not just your personality, but you know what I mean, like your soul. They know that you have so much to offer, and that's why they want to come in strong, okay? Spirit, is there anything more that wants to come through from them? I'm feeling like they're kind of reserved. The way it takes so long to get anything out here is just like what's going on within them. Oh my God. This, honestly, I really feel like this is them right now. It takes a little bit longer for them to respond, but when they come through, they come through. It's like, you made me believe in heaven. I'm really sensing like you're heavenly, you're otherworldly, you're a miracle to them. This connection that you have is so special that it truly made them believe in destiny, in something, that there is a higher force at work bringing you together. And I really want you to know that when you're in a divine connection, when you're meeting your divine partner, there is no need to stress out. Your guides really want you to know that. There is no need for you to stress out. But if you're still stressing out and you would like to have a little more clarity, of course, feel free to book a personal reading with me. But for now, let me share the songs with you. So first of all, of course, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. It's from the movie Cinderella by Eileen Woods, In the Still of the Night by the Five Satins, and Boy in Love by Elliot James Ray. So these were the songs for today, guys. Really tap into your intuition here and allow your guides or your higher self to nudge you on what to do next. Okay, there is no way to mess it up. There is no reason for you to overthink. Okay, this is the last message from Spirit here. Enjoy the feelings that come up in the here and now, and know that in the present moment everything is already working out in your favor. Trust, okay? So if you don't want to miss out on more videos, subscribe, of course. That was it for today. I'm gonna see you around in the next one.